Alright guys, so I got the intercooler out. So next step is to start mocking it up and cutting out pieces of it. You guys can see it right there. I'll turn the camera around now. Alright, so not too bad. You just have the 8 mils on the bottom of the bumper. I go over here. So the 8 mils that connect to the belly cover. Boom, boom, boom. You remove the fender liners, and right behind on the top screws here, you have 2 other 8 mils. Boom and boom, 2 on each side. Then you have a couple T30s that you take off from the top of the bumper there. Don't forget to disconnect your fog lights. Sometimes your washer have like coolant lines and stuff. Don't forget to disconnect any of that stuff. And then on the bottom, after you remove the little couplers, I find it easier taking off the charge pipe, taking off the clamp, and using a flathead from the bottom and just prying against this because you're replacing it if it cracks so well. Pop that sucker off and it comes right out. And then here and here you have 2 T30s. As you can see, that car is very filthy where I took it out of. And they mount right here, right here. Yep, right there. Yep, all that, nice. If you need to do any maintenance on your car, you can do it now. As you see, I have the relocated inlets. AC line stayed there, zip tied. Nothing is pinching, just runs perfectly snug through there. It's a 5/8 hose or a 3/4, I gotta check it, with an adapter. So it's 3/4, I'm sorry. It's a 5/8, zip tied to the AC line, and then one through the fan shroud. Show you guys how I did that later. And you don't need this guy anymore. And bye-bye this, and then you cut this guy off if you're using the OEM outlet pipe. I could do my aftermarket one, but I don't have the lift, and I don't want to do that right now. So I'm gonna run stock outlet, but with the intercooler done. So yep, I'll see you guys in a bit. Alright guys, so what's up? So here I am doing a voiceover of the video of this time lapse. Basically, I'm just cutting out the plastic trim to make the intercooler fit. As you guys know, it's a 2-step intercooler, and you gotta cut out, as you can see, it's like a mouth mesh there. I'm kind of just working away at it. I didn't have a Dremel with me, so I had to make do with a razor blade and cut it as clean as possible. So yeah. Alright guys, so here, continuing a little voiceover. As you can see, a lot of up and down with the jack on the intercooler. Basically, like I said, since I was using the razor blade, it takes a lot longer. It's kind of cutting little by little because I don't want to just cut excess and then have a gap and it look all ugly. I was trying to make it look as nice and as clean as possible. So yeah guys, just try to be patient with it when you guys do it, and I hope this video really helps. Okay guys, so this is what I did. I kind of didn't watch the YouTube, but I did help a buddy recently. So right here, obviously, you know, have all this, which goes all the way around for the mouth. Cut that out. I cut it nice and clean by hand with the handsaw. I don't have a Dremel. Boom, as you can see there, that clears. I did not have a Dremel, so I had to grab snips, cut little pieces for the upper mesh. It's not the best. I'm gonna clean it up now with the blade. And then you cut here, and then you cut here, and then you kind of bend it down. Yeah, it might not be the nicest way at the moment, but now I'm gonna grab the razor blade, clean it up all the way nice and straight, and the sucker's going in. Alright guys, so in this part of the video, I finally get the intercooler installed in the car permanently. I put 2 screws that I found at home, like self-tappers, like drywall screws into it. The intercooler brackets are a little bit thicker than the OEM, and basically when reinstalling and putting everything back together, I put the couplers on the intercooler and I connected the outlet pipe. I didn't end up changing to the aftermarket one. I was a little bit lazy. And then I started by putting the lower J pipe for the lower intercooler piping, and then I installed the upper end of the charge pipe. But yeah. Alright, so she is in, guys. So as you can see, pretty big. It is in. The video, it kind of cut early. I didn't realize somebody was calling me, So I do apologize about that, but the last part of the video of me lifting it up was as soon as I put it in. So I actually had to find a couple screws larger because these guys, the OEM ones, don't work. The reason is I bought this used. I bought it for 200 bucks on eBay. By the way, it comes with an n55 vrsf charge pipe for the e-chassis cars. If you guys are interested, let me know. And I found some other screws that were a little bit longer, and it's plastic, so it's a self-tapping. So I put 2 Phillips. I stripped that one as it went in because I was using a hand screwdriver, as you can see. It wasn't the best idea, but I didn't have my drill with me, so it's in. I think I gotta cut more of this mesh out, but it was such a pain in the butt, honestly, that I personally myself could not. So I got it in. It's not fighting itself or anything. It is in there, and it fits really well. I already got the outlet pipe on. I still got to tighten this coupler now for the upper end of it, and then I got to put the coupler on by hand on the bottom. By the way, on this side it will hit here, so you got to cut a little bit off. As you guys can see, I shaved it so it pushes further in, because if not, it'll bend the hose, have a kink, and the intercooler won't line up on this side with the top hole. So let me put the time lapse back on and let me continue on, guys. Alright guys, so here I'm just tightening everything up, fender liners, the bumper and whatnot. At the end of this time lapse, there's going to be pictures of the car with the bumper off, with the bumper on. Just a couple little shots I took of the car right after. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys really enjoyed, and see you guys in the next one.